Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Finding a job that you have a passion for is easy. It's doing what it takes to obtain that job is what is sometimes difficult. Now, the majority of jobs nowadays they require some type of degree, whether it be an associate's, a bachelor's, or even a master's degree. And you and I both know that college costs right now are through the roof. Well, my name is Lawrence Bass, and I'm here to provide a solution to your college costs. And I'm also talk to you about the National Guard and the reasons why the National Guard right now is the best option instead of going active duty. Now, the reason why I'm comparing the two is because there are a lot of, especially young personnel here in Lawton, Oklahoma, that see all of these active duty people making money. They start their career, they have nice cars. Meanwhile, they're going to school struggling to pay their bills because college is so expensive. So what do these people end up doing? They either just quit school altogether or they just put it on the back burner and go active duty into the Army. I'm telling you, the National Guard right now is the best option. The National Guard will pay 100% of your tuition. So now you don't even have to pay to go to school. They will pay 100% of your tuition. And if by any chance that you have student loan debt, the National Guard will repay all of your student loan debt. So now you don't have to pay to go to school. You are debt free. And the National Guard, they have what they call a GI Bill and a kicker. Now this GI Bill and a kicker is simply them paying you to go to school. So now you're making money just by going to school. You don't have to worry about books. They will pay for your books. You're getting all of this just for joining the National Guard. If by any chance your university has an ROTC program and you decide to do it and you contract with ROTC, you will get a National Guard scholarship. Now these National Guard scholarships, they throw out a lot of money. The National Guard period is throwing out a lot of money just so they make sure their soldiers are educated, because education is the key to success. You and I both know that. That's why we're in school right now. Now, the one good thing about the National Guard, and this is more geared toward high school students, so hopefully you pass this information down to your kids or friends. Now they have what they call split op training, and the reason why I say that it's good is because this split op training. Say you have a junior in high school. You have a junior in high school, and they want to go into the National Guard. They join. Well, that summer after their junior year, they're gonna go to basic training. So their time in service has started. They go to basic training. They come back from their basic training after it's completed, and they will finish their senior year in high school. After their senior year, that summer, they're gonna go into what they call advanced individual training. And this is where you actually learn your trade. This is where you learn your military job. So not only is the Guard paying you to go to school, they will teach you a job. That way you can get experience in the field that you desire. So whenever you get done with your degree, you already have experience. Because that's what a lot of employers are looking for nowadays, is not only your degree, but if you have experience. The National Guard is giving you everything you need to be successful. On top of all of that, you don't have to worry about being deployed. That's one of the biggest issues with any type of military branch right now is when will I get deployed? It's not if, it's when I'm gonna get deployed. Well, while you're in school, they have what they call the College First program. This is what I'm talking to you about right now, is the College First program. While you're in school, you are completely non-deployable. Now, if by any means that you decide to volunteer, you can do that, but you don't have to. So you are non-deployable. You get free school. You get trained in a job that you desire. If I haven't already convinced you as to why you should join the Guard, then let me tell you why you shouldn't go active duty. Active duty, a lot of people, they don't know what they're getting themselves into whenever they go active duty. Now you sign a 4-year contract. You go to basic training. You go to AIT. That's where you learn your job. And then they ship you off to a state where you probably have no family. So now you're there by yourself. So, and they don't have the non-deployable program. More than likely, if you go active duty, you will get deployed within the first 3 years. And I'm actually extending it. A lot of people, they get deployed in the first and second year. But like I said earlier, being deployed is inevitable. It's going to happen. So now you're in a place where you don't know anybody, and you may get deployed. Now some people, they go active duty, they still manage to go to school. It's difficult, but they still manage to do it. Now the only bad thing about that is now you really don't get to decide where you want to go to school. Like me personally, I chose a college based off of what I wanted. Whenever you're active duty, either you're going to go to a college or a university that's right there where you're stationed, or you have to do an online degree. It's not bad. It's just you really don't get options like you would with the National Guard. A lot of people, they talk about how, well, the National Guard soldiers, they aren't trained or as good as active duty personnel. Just last year, the Best Ranger Warrior competition was won by 2 National Guard soldiers. Now this competition includes reserves, National Guard, and active duty. 2 National Guard soldiers beat everybody in this competition. Now, in conclusion, I have discussed with you many great reasons as to why you should join the National Guard. As I come to a close, I want to discuss with you the amount of money you would be making if you decide to actually join. If school is your highest priority, which mine is, that's why I'm in school right now, then the Guard is your ticket to a successful education. The Guard offers benefits like 100% tuition, like I talked about earlier, the GI Bill, and the kicker. Now, the GI Bill is roughly $370. The kicker is $500. So you get that every month that you're in school. And on top of that, whenever you go to drill, like your 1 weekend a month thing with the National Guard, you will get paid that. Now, these National Guard scholarships pay $10,000 per year. I say again, $10,000 per year. That's if you decide to contract with ROTC. And the student loan repayment program, up to $50,000. It's a great way to pay for your college and put cash in your pocket. My name is Lawrence Bass, and I'm not a recruiter, but if you're interested in joining the National Guard, I will get you in touch with the right people. Have a good day.